Collective, collective. It is raining and it's beautiful. It's like a cleansing. I just wanted to add, when you alpha and your medical records say it, people are aware, the right people are aware. People understand alpha and gamma, one's ability to function at higher states of consciousness. That translates to the perception of power, which then translate into politics, which then translate into military and enforcement because of fear and inferiority, feeling inferior. A lot of times it be them themselves. For me, it's almost like, where did the vial of blood come from? Who left it there? And it also is an example of how our medical records could be compromised. When somebody have access to your medical records, they can put diagnosis in there that is not reflective of your true state and keep you inside of a limited state of awareness with regards to their recognition of you. The idea is to not recognize you, because if they recognize you, then that would have to change their mentality about human consciousness or alien consciousness and how that affects the world. So with that being said, it's easier to project or to try to find errors to keep you inside of a box, because once you're inside of that box, it builds a comfort, a security. But when you're outside of that box, it's unfamiliar, it's uncomfortable, and they find themselves competing where there's no need to compete, because the reality is for you to reach that state, you just have to become one with yourself. That's where the energy comes in, the frequency of music, heightened states of consciousness, meditative states, everything that I've ever talked about, which again could have been implemented, but instead of looking at the information for the benefit of upgrading themselves, they were looking for errors in order to downgrade me or to give a perception of me that is not true. So with that being said, it's very important that we reflect on, when we interact with people, our self-trust and what we see inside of the other individual versus the group dynamic and a shared consciousness that may reflect something totally negative and be a